Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. So finally OnePlus rolls out the August security patch update for OnePlus 12. It's a huge update, we'll talk about every change and they have done some bug fixes that also we'll cover in this video. So here we have our OnePlus 12. First of all, let me show you the software information. If you go to about section, you can still see it says OxygenOS 14.0, but again we extracted the zip file of the OTA update and that says OxygenOS 14.1. So basically it's an OxygenOS 14.1 build. But don't expect any kind of AI features right now on OnePlus 12. We're not sure whether they'll release with 14.1 or OxygenOS 15. You can see here under Android version, the security patch is of now 5th August 2024. If I show you the build number, the current build is .840. I did not receive an OTA update, so I had to manually install the update. If you guys want the zip file, I'll provide them in the description below. So here you can see the update size. It's an incremental build and the update size is somewhere around 1.2 GB. The list of changelogs isn't huge, but we'll talk about some fixes what OnePlus have done. And guys, now before moving ahead, if you guys like our content and if you think it's useful for you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. Okay, first let's talk about the performance improvements on this latest build. So these are the scores on the latest build and these were on the previous build. Slightly lower benchmarks to be seen using the Geekbenchmark application, wherein we use high performance mode. With the Wildlife Extreme Stress Test, stability scores are 60.6%. And while performing CPU throttling test, I forgot to enable high performance mode. Without high performance mode, device did not throttle much. Maximum CPU throttle up to 73% and average gips were 3,26,000. And now let's talk about the changes what we noticed. Later on we'll talk about the bug fixes. So if you take a look at the changelogs here, under system they have added a switch to show or hide media playback info in the status bar. And here they are talking about that dynamic island type stuff. So soon you install this build, it will be disabled by default and you can enable it by going to settings, notification and status bar. Tap on more settings and here we have that option. So let me show you an example. If I turn it off and then run the stopwatch in the background and if I swipe it back, the dynamic island doesn't pop up. And if I now enable this setting, for example now Spotify do supports this thing, and if I close the application, you can see now dynamic island in action. So they have added this new toggle in the settings page which lets you enable or disable the dynamic island type stuff. So this is the first change what they have mentioned. And the second change is layer 2, improve the user experience scrolling screenshot. So previously whenever we used to take the long screenshot, I mean the scrolling screenshots, and while taking the scrolling screenshot, if you get any notification, that notification used to appear in that screenshot. But now that thing has been removed. So if you are taking any screenshot, you won't see live alerts from notifications in a pop-up view. And at last they have optimized the face verification feature. And after this update, I did notice face verification is quite fast if I compare with the previous build. Now device instantly unlocks without any kind of delay. Like previously also there was no delay, but now it's a lot faster. So these are the changes what OnePlus have mentioned. Now let's talk about the fixes what OnePlus have done. So the first improvement what we noticed, and that's related to the camera quality in 10x. You can take a look at these photos. 10x zoom pictures quality got improved. Previously the output had that warm tone, but now it's towards the natural side. And now we can also see good details even in 10x zoom. After that we also noticed slight improvements in the animation part, which now feels more fluid compared to the previous build. One of the major issues what they have fixed, and that's layer to Gmail. If you guys have seen a previous video, in that we did mention about the Gmail issue along with the screen recording. I'll try to put up that screen recording here on the screen also, but now that issue have been fixed. Now the Gmail app doesn't freeze at all. And two other improvements what we noticed, one of them is layer to the vibration intensity. So I was using the same intensity level on the previous build and this was my primary phone. And after I updated this device, I do feel the vibration intensity is more stronger now. So guys, these were all the changes and bug fixes what OnePlus have done for OnePlus 12 with the August build. I'll soon drop an in-depth review, so if you guys have any kind of questions, you can let me know in the comment section below. There's not much to talk about. I'll keep you guys posted about the battery backup and other stuff in a review video. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.